Hey everybody, welcome to Vegans Talking Shit. I'm Joey.
I'm John.
I'm Vanessa.
And today's topic is vegan celebrities.
I guess we forgot the order. At least I did.
No, it's me, then you, then Vanessa.
Yeah, I know. We forgot.
All right.
Or I did.
So, what was the topic again?
Our podcast.
Vegan celebrities. Okay. So, I went, I won't say I went down the rabbit hole. I just Googled for about 10 minutes. And I found out that there are quite a few vegan celebrities. Some may argue that's not a celebrity. And also, you have to think about target audience. Like some people may not know who Billie Eilish is, and some people may not know who Elliot Page is. But I think that it's a pretty eclectic list. I think that when you talk about vegan celebrities, one of the first names that comes up, I don't know how famous he is at this point, but Moby. I mean, this dude's been vegan since as long as I can remember. He was vegan back when there was no such word as vegan. That dude's been vegan forever. I'm not sure how I feel about Moby because I'm an Eminem guy, and there was once this little weird feud between...
That was weird.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I don't understand what that was about.
I'm not sure I do
I think most
either.
people sided with Eminem.
I think
just because he was more famous.
More famous and just cooler, I guess.
What
Yeah.
exactly they did? They have a disagreement?
Yeah, it was like it happened at the MTV Awards or something. And
I like so
Yeah.
much Eminem that we need to convince him to be vegan for I be able to like him more.
Okay, I'll make it happen.
you should give him a call. Or let's just drive to Detroit
I'm going to do that.
and find him.
Yeah, I will.
I think the most famous vegan celebrity right now is Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I can see that. I think that he's also a very good advocate. I mean, he was the narrator for the documentary Earthlings, and watching Earthlings is a rite of passage for vegans. Joaquin Phoenix, you're
I
right.
couldn't finish it. It was just too much to handle for me. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone talks about it, but I think he also he talks about it in public. He sometimes when he's accepting awards, he talks about animal rights and he's just really famous, right? So that
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
He's the goddamn Joker.
No, okay, no.
Oh, okay, we're not going to
No.
get into that.
He is not the Joker. He is a Joker from, well, I'll say an alternative reality, but as a guy who's read DC Comics since the 80s, no, there was never a Joker as depicted by Joaquin Phoenix in that movie.
I think we talked about this in the first
We
or
did.
second
I will not let it go.
Let's not talk
I
about it.
have to tell you guys, he only became famous for me and for maybe all Brazilians because he did the Joker. Because I didn't know Joaquin Phoenix because it's Joaquin, okay, guys? Joaquin is not Joaquin. Joaquin is for Americans.
I said Joaquin.
Joaquin.
It's Joaquin.
Is it?
Joaquin is Joaquin.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. But you guys,
No, I think it's
American make
Joaquin.
his name.
No, I think
But he's
Joaquin.
American. He's American, right?
Yeah, but I think it's a
Oh
Mexican
yeah,
name.
he's a Mexican, so
No,
maybe
he's American,
Joaquin.
but
Yeah,
I think
you're
it's
right.
like a Mexican name.
Yeah, Mexican or Brazilian. There's so many.
It's definitely
Joaquin.
not Brazilian.
Portuguese.
It's it's Mexican.
Okay.
Spanish.
Or Spanish, yeah, but it's not. They're a lot closer. They grew up in California.
Americans
That's
believe
closer
that
to Mexico.
everything is Spanish is Mexican. So no, it is Spanish.
I think in certain parts of the country, in this South Florida, Cuban.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cuban,
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever. I just knew who was him is because Joker and because he's vegan. Because if it was not about that,
Well,
I don't know.
there
if
was
I would
also
know.
the Johnny Cash movie. I don't
Walk
think
the
that was
Line.
that big in Brazil, but it was a huge movie here.
And what about Gladiator? Didn't you see
And Gladiator, you saw that with Russell Crowe.
Yeah, but I don't remember about him.
He was
I
the
don't
main
remember
nemesis
him.
of Russell Crowe. He was he Caesar in Russell Crowe?
No.
In Gladiator?
No, I forgot the character name.
Well,
but
maybe
wasn't
he didn't
This was
become
after
so
or something.
famous. I don't know. Maybe.
Do you remember him in Space Camp?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Do you remember him in Parenthood?
I remember that movie. I don't remember him. I remember when the movie came out. I liked it, but I don't really remember the movie.
I think in the case of Space Camp and Parenthood and probably a few other movies, his name was not Joaquin Phoenix. I think he was going by Leaf Phoenix.
Are you sure? I thought he had a brother named Leaf,
No. He has, River Phoenix.
right? Who passed away? Who was in Stand By Me?
So, enough for that.
Enough for Joaquin Phoenix.
No, it is not. There is another polemic thing about it.
Polemic.
Yeah, he rode the horse in the last movie. And that became like too big and so many people criticizing him. I think he does so much for the veganism that I would not be able to criticize him for that because you never know exactly what happened. But I couldn't find anything that explained why he rode that horse.
Are you sure it wasn't CGI? I'm serious. It's not.
I'm
no,
sure. Yeah, everybody was commenting.
You know, I
criticizing him.
didn't realize, riding horses are bad until a little while after we became vegan. You got really.
Well, because you were like in the beginning, you were a health vegan, not a ethical vegan.
Well, I think also it didn't seem because horses are so powerful. It didn't seem like it was that big a deal to have a 150-pound person on them. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It didn't seem like they were suffering. And then you explained to me, well, John, we're also kicking them on the side.
They kick on the side. They put the
muzzle.
They put everything in their mouth.
And you used to ride horses.
Many years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a horrible animal abuser and still rescued dogs and cats for many years. Yeah,
I'd like to say that I can confirm that I was right. Leaf Phoenix.
Oh, are you looking it up right now? Jeez.
Joaquin Phoenix used to go by the name Leaf Phoenix.
Okay.
So, bada bing.
Good for you.
Well, guys,
Thanks.
I just would like people comment if they believe that ride a horse, what your thoughts are on it.
So we got Joaquin Phoenix,
Yeah.
probably number one. Debatable though.
Right.
I think Lewis Hamilton, who Joey didn't know who he was. He's the number one F1 driver in the world, maybe all time. Vanessa could probably speak on that a little more, but he's a vegan. He's a race car driver.
He has a bulldog that goes with him everywhere.
English bulldog?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I
it's
didn't know
so
that.
cute.
Aw.
Forgot the name now.
Like
sorry,
my
guys.
Khaleesi.
But it's so cute because he takes the dog everywhere.
That's awesome. I don't know if Adam Sandler still has a bulldog. He did for a while. He had matzo ball, first he had meatball, then he had matzo ball. But I don't know if he still has them. Yeah, I don't know anything about Lewis Hamilton. I don't know anything about F1. I don't know the difference between F1 and what is the other one?
NASCAR? Really?
Yeah, no clue.
They're different cars.
Okay.
I mean, you see the difference.
And the Indy is different power, so speed. So
Indy's similar cars to F1.
it's
though,
similar
right?
cars, but different speed and power. Yeah.
So
No
is
idea.
Lewis Hamilton, is he very vocal? Because I haven't seen much on him. I just know he's very famous.
Well, I don't know if he keeps saying, like preaching. I don't think so, but I have seen many little comments and speech that he gave about the animals. Yeah, he's always put some out there to keep people think about it.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. By the way, did you know that Joaquin Phoenix is married to a vegan?
Yes, I know that.
Rooney Mara.
Rooney Mara.
Yeah. Her sister is vegan too, Kate Mara.
So did he turn her vegan or she was already vegan? Do you know?
No clue.
I don't know. I know their
No idea.
father owns the New York Giants football team.
They might have
It's a
been
very
vegan at the
rich
same time.
family.
I have a feeling Joaquin Phoenix has been vegan for a long time.
Since
think-
3 years old.
I think they own
Really?
Yeah, he tells the story about he and his brother went like to the lake, I think, and they saw someone fishing, and they saw the way that they clean the fish and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and from that, he never eat meat anymore. So he and his brother, I think.
I think you have the well-known vegan celebrities, the ones where it's like, okay, this person is vegan, and either people know about it or it's just not surprising. Like Natalie Portman, Alicia Silverstone is a very well-known vegan.
I didn't know
celebrity.
she was vegan.
Yeah, I think
Are you
Natalie
serious?
Portman is the most famous. I think in
You
my
think?
mind. I think more than Joaquin Phoenix.
Wow.
They're pretty close, but I think Joaquin's more famous now. I think
Not
Natalie
about
Portman,
being vegan, and I think about being famous. I think Natalie Portman is more.
Look up on Instagram, see who has more followers.
Oh, jeez.
Social media is not the real world.
But Natalie Portman's very, very vegan.
One of the names that came up.
Or very, very famous. Sorry.
And vegan. She's very, very, very vegan. And she always speak about it. So, yeah.
One of the names that came up that surprised me was Kevin Smith. Do you know that whole story? Do you know who Kevin Smith is?
I do.
Yeah. Do you, Vanessa?
I don't.
He's a writer, director, actor. He's mostly known for independent films. He was primarily famous in the 90s with Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
She's seen none of those movies.
Yeah.
Probably was a baby in the time, so sorry about that.
Wow.
I love those movies. Mallrats was so good.
Yeah.
Like in
Mallrats is very underrated.
So underrated.
And if you read comic books, it's especially rewarding.
Sometimes
Chasing Amy is
I
underrated,
think
too.
if John and Joy, they are older than they really are.
What?
I think they watch movies from 30s.
Okay, I watch
30s.
movies from the 30s and even before then just because I'm a film geek.
I don't
but
even
that
like
doesn't
black
mean
and
anything.
white movies.
Yeah, John does not count because
Oh, God.
if it's black and white or God forbid silent, then he's not watching
I
it.
can't even put on 80s movies in the house anymore because you talk shit.
Because
You're like,
it's
this
just
again?
like
It's like Some Kind of Wonderful I put on a few nights ago. And you're
come
like,
on,
"This
John.
again?"
You keep putting Back to the Future. Like
It's the greatest trilogy of all time.
yeah. Last
next to
month
Star
I
Wars.
watched it
Wow.
3 or 4
Godfather.
times. The movie. Like come on.
I could watch it 50 times.
Okay, let's talk shit about vegans, not about.
I don't know how
to the
relevant
Future.
Back to the Future 2 is because that is set in the future, which to us now is the past. 2015 is 9 years ago.
Crazy.
There are no hoverboards, flying cars.
No.
Nope.
The Cubs did almost. Oh, the Cubs won the World Series.
They did, but it wasn't against.
The Marlins.
No, well, it was Miami Sharks in the movie?
Yeah, it was. I think it was called the Miami Sharks.
Yeah. But anyway, Kevin Smith, he was very well known for being overweight. That was kind of his shtick. You know, he's constantly making fun of the fact that he's a fat guy. His character in the movies that he wrote and directed, he played a character named Silent Bob, who was a chubby guy. And I don't know the details of the story, but his daughter, Harley Quinn Smith, and for comic book geeks, that is a reference to the character Harley Quinn from DC Comics. But anyway, his daughter, Harley Quinn, is vegan. I guess he just sort of saw it as, well, my daughter's vegan, whatever. But then one day, Kevin Smith had a heart attack. He nearly died. And ever since then, he's been vegan. He even has a vegan podcast with his daughter.
And then now he's slim.
He's
He
very
did lose
slim.
a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah, he lost a lot of weight.
he lost a lot of weight.
That's why.
Didn't he do something with Star Wars?
Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
I don't think
He didn't do
so.
anything. I'm thinking of
like
John
acting?
Favreau. No, I thought he did some type of. He got into the directing of it or the writing of it or something.
Maybe he directed an episode, or maybe he had a cameo as a Gamorrean guard or something. I don't know.
That was it. A Gamorrean guard.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of.
I mean, John Favreau is heavily involved in
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars. Yeah.
He writes Baby Yoda.
He. Okay. There's just so wrong. It's Grogu for one thing. The name of the show is The Mandalorian.
It's Baby Yoda. Everybody watched that because Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda's adorable, but his name is Grogu.
John's mom didn't like at all. And one day she saw with me, with Baby Yoda,
Yeah.
she watched the rest of the series just to see what
Really?
was going on with Baby Yoda.
Any of you watch The Acolyte?
Which
Nope.
one is that?
Yeah.
It's animation, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Joy.
I started to get tired of some of the Star Wars stuff.
Well,
A little much.
anyway, you know another interesting vegan celebrity I did not expect to see on the list? Rob Zombie.
Yeah, I know nothing about Rob Zombie.
Really? You know who he is, though, right?
yeah, and I heard his music a little bit, but it was too much screaming and
I don't know if he's like into the screaming. He's
Yeah.
not like, oh, Jesus, that killed my throat.
yeah, that was great for the show.
Yeah. He's also a writer and a director. House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. You see any of that?
Nope.
Halloween. He did a Halloween remake.
Did he?
Yeah.
This is another vegan, or you're talking about the same person?
Oh, he's a vegan.
Yeah, he's vegan.
Okay, it's another one, not the same one we were talking 5 minutes ago.
Kevin
yes,
Smith?
a new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
new one,
it's a
Rob
new
Zombie.
one. Okay,
Yeah.
got lost here, guys.
Also, Cillian Murphy. Remember that movie we saw together, Oppenheimer?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, the really skinny guy, the main guy, Oppenheimer. That's Cillian Murphy. He's vegan.
But guys, in reality, they are not like very celebrities. It is because
He won the Oscar.
Yes.
okay, guys, but he's the person that show up in the movie, or
No, he's the star.
He was the
carried
star,
that
the
movie.
guy, the star of the movie.
oh,
in
he was
Oppenheimer,
a star.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
the one who
he's
played Oppenheimer.
him.
Yeah. The skinny guy. and-
Oh, he's a
Good
good
actor.
actor.
Very good actor.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's not that many really famous ones. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix, Lewis Hamilton, Natalie Portman, Gillian Anderson is up there now, I guess, right? Because he's just did Oppenheimer.
Right.
The favorite of Joey
Did you
and
say
David.
Gillian Anderson?
What the heck is his name? Gillian what? See, he's not that famous.
Cillian Murphy.
Murphy. Not even close. Wait, is his name Gillian or Killian?
Cillian. It's actually spelled with a C.
Cillian?
So I actually thought it was Cillian Murphy, but no,
Cillian
it's
is
hard to see.
Yeah, he's not
Horrible
even
name.
famous. I mean, he's probably famous in England.
He's pretty famous. I mean, he's been in all 3 of the Dark Knight movies directed by
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan. He's been in a lot of Christopher
You know,
Nolan
this
movies.
this is not a movie podcast, right?
I
don't-
No,
You
became
don't
a
have to
movie.
see.
Became
You
a
don't have
movie
to say
podcast.
directed by after we say every movie.
I know. It's just a bad
Look.
habit. It's a douchey film geek thing.
Yoda. I don't want to talk about movies. I'm tired of movies.
All right, let's talk about some vegan celebrities who are not in movies.
Billie Eilish.
Like Will I Am.
Oh yeah. What happened with them?
I don't really know Will.
I missed them.
Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, he's black. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
I love Black Eyed Peas.
They're
My
very good.
dream is they start sing again all together.
I don't know what the story is there. Because I know that Fergie went solo for a while, and maybe
Yeah.
a couple of them went solo. I don't know what
But
happened.
didn't work out. They are good as Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
So I missed them.
Peter
And I'm
Dinklage.
happy to know that he's vegan. I had no idea.
Peter Dinklage is great.
Yeah.
Do you know Peter Dinklage, Vanessa?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're being sarcastic, aren't you?
Of course not.
Did you watch Game of Thrones?
Of course not.
Okay.
Yes, you did. Well, it was on
Oh,
in the
Game
back.
of Thrones?
I watched it, and you were in the house when I watched it.
No, I go to bed. You know, because it's too complicated. The language they use, the accent is already really hard for me. The language they use is really horrible. And after that, altogether, I have to read in English the subtitles because you, John, cannot watch that without the subtitles.
I'm the same way. And
I
it
watch
doesn't
it-
have to be Game of Thrones. It could be any movie, and I watch it with the
I
subtitles.
watch everything.
Well,
with
we
subtitles
do
now.
that,
Yeah, me
but
too.
you understand that it's pretty hard for me. I have to. Right now, if I just listen the movie, I can understand. But if it's American or if it's English, sometimes I can't. But they use like a really weird language. So I have like to try understand and read and all that. I get tired, guys. I get tired to go to bed.
Why? English is not your first language?
Of course not.
What's your first language?
It's Portuguese.
Oh, they speak Portuguese in Brazil?
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
Well, some people
Everybody
don't
asks
know
me
that.
that. Everybody asks me that. Oh, I have a friend that speaks Spanish. Oh, yeah. We speak Portuguese in Brazil, not Spanish.
So Brazilians aren't considered Hispanic.
Well, they are not. But but here they put all together. When I was in Chicago, it was worse because for
Really?
them, even food, everything they believe that we eat is spicy like Mexican.
Yeah.
Because for them, just everything below Mexico is Mexican. Serious?
Yeah, at least here in Florida there's a lot of different
Oh, you don't
Latin
eat
countries.
spicy food? No, I don't. Oh, but in Mexico they eat it. Really? You know how far Mexico is from Brazil? Do you know that we even though we speak the same language? Yeah.
Mexico and Brazil are not the same.
And of course not. But people believe this.
So in Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage, he played Tyrion Lannister. You may remember him as the little man. He was the little guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He's vegan.
Yes, that's
Have you seen some?
Great
Peter
actor.
Dinklage.
Yeah.
Really great actor.
Yeah.
Any athletes on the list? I know you know so much
Lewis
about
Hamilton.
athletes.
Well, I know that Kyrie Irving is
Yeah.
vegan, but I have very strong feelings, negative feelings about anyone who's a flat earther.
Yeah, he's very polarizing, but I guess I like that he's vegan.
Yeah, I mean,
He doesn't kill animals. That's good.
That's one good thing.
and he's a hell of a point guard. I can't take that away from him. He's vegan. He's a great, great player, but he's a flat earther. So I'm just sort of like, ugh, really, really. He seems like a smart guy, but
Yeah.
you see him in
He's a
interviews
thoughtful
and he
guy.
seems thoughtful. And whether you agree or disagree with him as far as his politics, it's kind of like, okay, but he's put some thought into things. He puts his money where his mouth is, but he's a flat earther. I can't make sense of it. I don't understand. This is going to be a separate episode. We'll do vegan athletes, but
There's not that many. I think
I think
especially
you're
ones that
wrong.
are. Well, there's other ones, but they're not famous. I mean, we already covered the famous.
No, the
vegan
guy
athletes.
the
Lewis
guy that
Hamilton
played
really
tennis.
Djokovic is
Yeah.
vegan.
Yeah, he just won.
Is he on your list?
no, there aren't
Troy?
any. I think the only sports figure I have on the list is Lewis Hamilton.
Look up Djokovic.
I don't
He's
even know how to
vegan.
spell that.
Most famous tennis player. That's all you got to look up.
I'll just look up famous tennis
I
players.
mean, he
The
is
famous.
the most famous. He is the number one tennis player of all time now.
He just win on the Olympics.
He won on the Olympics. He's won the most Grand Slams.
Yeah.
He is.
is it possibly Novak?
That's him. Yeah,
Okay.
Djokovic.
Okay.
You know why John knows all these weirdo names
Why?
easily?
Tell me about it.
Because his hockey players used to put the last name of the hockey players as our passwords. Was
Great. Everyone
horrible.
knows our passwords now.
We change all
That's
because
true.
I can't spell that. Every single time I have to spend like 10 minutes just to figure out a password. It's horrible.
For any of you hockey fans out there, if you want to listen to my other podcast, it's called Hockey's the Greatest Sport Ever.
A podcast that
Hosted
doesn't
by John.
exist yet, and it probably won't for
A
many
while.
years.
A while.
Well, I think it's going to be me and actually just be me and Joey's going to be the engineer in the background.
I'm not going to say anything. I don't know anything about hockey. We can talk basketball, though, and WNBA, because now I've found myself addicted to WNBA.
Well, I will be at the kitchen, make some food for us, vegan food, while they are
Sounds good.
doing this,
So it says here that Djokovic, right?
Yeah.
Has said that he avoids animal foods, but he has previously distanced himself from the term vegan as he believes many people are guilty of misinterpreting the word. That's vague, but okay.
Interesting.
I hope he doesn't say plant-based.
He actually does. He
Why?
does.
Because he probably wears leather shoes or...
The 36-year-old has followed what he defines as a plant-based diet for a number of years. It might be that he wears leather. I don't know. I'm trying to find a picture of him with his shoes. His shoes look to be leather, but I mean nowadays fake leather is pretty
Yeah,
good.
but he received money from these companies, maybe that's why. Sometimes I see some famous people that wear clothes that's not vegan because they're getting paid for.
Google vegan athletes. See what comes up.
No,
No, we are
We're gonna
talking about
dedicate a whole
celebrity.
episode for that.
I
later.
know, and there's not that many. No, I don't think we have enough.
We can do that maybe next time, and then you can prove me wrong if you wish.
We're done with the celebrities. Basically.
No, we are not
There's
yet.
not that many left.
There
We're
are
not
like
yet.
I don't know
there are
any
like
of those people on that list.
Okay, so you don't know who Lizzo is?
No, heard of them, but I don't know who it is.
Okay, her for one thing.
See, I don't know. Vanessa, do you know who Lizzo is?
She's a singer, and most of Gen Z knows who she is, and I think even millennials.
Yeah, I guess that's our
You
target
guys
audience.
didn't talk about Billie Eilish.
Oh yeah, Billie
I
Eilish.
love Billie Eilish.
She's famous.
We know that. You
My-
and David they're
No one knows who David is.
Shout out to David.
David.
David. We're talking about your favorite, Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish is awesome. My niece got me into her. I used to poo-poo her music. That's right, I said poo-poo because I figured that her musical taste is probably terrible. But then she introduced me to the musical stylings of Billie Eilish, and I was like, oh,
John
Nice.
John knows how to sing Billie Eilish.
Really? Let's hear it.
My niece taught him.
oh wait, I don't know for copyright reasons if we can. Oh, well, that's better. Yeah.
Meow, meow,
Meow,
meow.
meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Go, Joy. It's your turn.
No, that was such a beautiful duet that I didn't want to interfere with that. I started, but then I was like, oh, it's just voices of angels coming through my ears.
we lost a subscriber there for sure.
All subscribers. John Stewart. You guys know who John Stewart
He's
is,
a
right?
vegan?
He's vegan.
Does he talk about it on the air?
He has talked about it. I've seen him talk about it.
Interesting.
Who's
Yeah.
it?
Did you just do dling dling over there?
No, I just say kri, 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 kri.
What is the cree cree?
The cricket? What's the name of the little when it's like silence in the night? It's kri, kri, kri.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Did you say cracket?
What's up? All right, John.
It's almost the same, guys. You understand?
Nope. All right, so John Stewart's vegan. Great
Yes.
guy. I've been told I look like him. Actually,
You kind of do,
I've
actually.
heard that a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
He loves tell people that.
No, I
He
actually prefer
loves
when they
to
say
tell people
Robert
that.
Downey Jr. or Nick Lachey. That's
I see the Nick Lachey. I don't see the Robert Downey Jr. I
I'll
see
take
the John
either.
Stewart. You know what I've been getting? Billy frickin' Corrigan from the Smashing Pumpkins.
well, I mean,
Well,
Now
at least
in
you guys
wrestling
get
promoter.
someone.
you didn't get it when you had hair. I bet.
No, you know what? When I had hair, I was told I look like Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Who would you rather look like?
I guess Jim Carrey. Have you seen Billy Corrigan lately? He looks very
I guess
doughy.
Brad Pitt.
Moby too.
Brad Pitt, sure.
Well, who you
Moby.
do like
I
to
haven't
look?
heard that yet.
I guess Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise, or
I
Sure.
just had
Leo?
a vegan in my head, but I can't think of who.
Leo
it was.
DiCaprio. That's a question. DiCaprio is vegan
No,
or
he's
is
not.
not vegan?
No,
he's
but
not.
he promotes a lot of vegan products, right? He's a director.
He's big on
He's the owner.
environmentalism.
He's the owner of the hippies company.
Hippies company.
I don't think he's. I'll look it up.
I don't
No,
think he is.
no, I have searched many times.
Yeah,
Never
he's-
shows.
He,
never
he produced that
say.
movie Okja.
Okja? Yeah.
OKJA.
Yeah, that's
Which
the
is a
Korean
least-
So
movie.
it's
A lot of
pretty
vegan
it's
undertones.
pretty weird. I don't know why he just doesn't become vegan or just say that he is vegan to
I don't
help.
think he is.
I think with him, it's all about the environment, and he wants to help the environment, but going vegan, even though that's the number one thing to save the environment, that's one sacrifice he's not quite willing to make, at least not yet.
Well, maybe if he makes, he loses his belly.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, guys.
We,
But I think it can help. I really think it can help.
You know, some of these celebrities might look at the bottom line. They may think, okay, if I come out completely as vegan, I'm going to lose all these other people who are not vegan as my
I don't
fans.
think
Do you
so.
think they care about losing
Some
anybody?
do. Of course they do. It's all about money.
DiCaprio cares? Do you really
He
think
might.
they
I don't
care?
know. I've never met
These
Leo.
people has so many
Leo?
money
You're
or-
calling him Leo. So.
yeah.
I mean, Scorsese does, so I can.
No,
that's
like
true.
these people has so many people, so much money. Like who cares? If they lose anybody.
Jared Leto is vegan.
Interesting.
Who is this person?
Well, he was another shitty Joker from the movie Suicide Squad.
You look like him in that one movie where he aged. Like when he was like, what was that movie called?
What movie? Where he plays an old man?
Yeah, and he was like seen. He was on his deathbed, kind of, and it was in the future, and he was.
Was it Nowhere?
Yeah, nowhere.
I don't know. Mr. Nowhere. Mr. Nobody.
Nowhere, yeah, Mr. Nobody. I think it was.
I never saw that movie.
Pretty interesting.
Okay.
I think you would like it.
Like that's going to be me? Is that what you're saying?
No, you gotta watch a movie.
Daryl Hannah is vegan.
Splash
Yes.
with Tom
Splash.
Hanks.
Yes. You guys already know.
These
that-
guys are so nerd. Oh goodness, guys, sorry. Okay, this is a vegan podcast, but they keep like going all about all their knowledge in movies and directors.
Wait. To be
and
clear,
blah,
I'm the
blah,
one with the
blah, blah,
knowledge.
blah, blah.
John doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know who weirdo. You
I'm
know?
like, was it Nowhere? Yeah, that's the one. Or was it Mr. Nowhere? Yeah, that's the one. Or was it Nobody? Mr. Nobody? Yeah, that's the one.
They are very nerdy. I wish I could show you guys a few weeks ago. They basically exchanging
Oh, the comic book thing?
comic books. You know, I have a video.
I have to
of
go
that.
through John's collection.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's so nerdy that's hard to really put in words.
Vanessa, what time is your crochet?
Oh, speaking of nerds,
Oh well, who say that people that crochet or knitting are nerds?
Everyone.
Of course not.
we're really old.
You need that to wear when they didn't have the machines to make it. It's just like
Yeah, old women did it. Grandmas did it.
Yes, but
You're the youngest-
your grandma was a nerd.
You're the youngest crochet person in Florida.
It is not.
I beg to differ.
Oh yeah, he has Milena.
No, I've seen, because I've been doing a little bit of research of future episodes.
He
And-
wants to be a completely nerd. That is why.
No, I have no interest in crocheting,
Why not?
but in looking at future episodes, because I am genuinely looking forward to that crocheting episode. That and
pretty
bodily
important.
functions, which John is
No,
also
that's
really
gone.
excited about. No, we are definitely
Well, that's
doing
what I'm-
vegan bodily functions.
That is very
The look on
romantic.
John's
I don't-
face. is
I don't
also-
think-
Very romantic.
I don't think Vanessa wants to be here either for that one.
No, I can't tell. He said that vegans fart too much. I don't fart too much.
I didn't say that.
Let's not get
No,
into
I
this. Let's
said
get
that.
back to the
Okay,
celebrities. Like, how do we even get there?
Well, the point I'm making is that there is this crocheting subculture, and some of them are pretty young, to my surprise. I mean, I didn't do a deep dive or anything, but I do think that episode could be very interesting.
But I just like to be clear, it's not only crochet. It's knitting. It's
Embroidering.
This
See,
word.
John,
this
look at all
word.
that.
This
It's a
word that I
wealth,
don't know.
a wealth of information.
You know, it's like so much more that people don't talk anymore.
Yeah, you have at least 12 minutes of talk time with those three subjects.
Well, it can
can't
take
wait.
many hours.
I'm excited about that
explain.
episode.
Cool. All right. Who's next celebrity?
Well, do you guys? I don't know Blink 182 that well, but
Yes.
Travis Barker.
He's married to a Kardashian. He's married to Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh, that's right. The
surprised.
Kardashians
I'm surprised
are
they're not-
Armenians, so you're related to them. I forgot. Okay.
They were just in a restaurant in Chicago. They were at a vegan restaurant.
They were there at the Penelopes.
Penelopes.
Penelopes. It's an amazing, amazing.
Penelopes.
Penelope. Penelope is Penelope. You know, Penelope is a name that we use in Brazil as well. And Penelopes,
Pineapple?
no, John, it's Penelopes.
So shout out to Penelope's, the Mexican restaurant in
It is
Chicago. It's
amazing
very good.
Mexican
Travis Barker
restaurant,
was just
yeah.
there with Kourtney Kardashian. I wonder if any of the Kardashians are vegan too. Maybe Kourtney is because she's married with
Oh,
them.
speaking of Star Wars,
Are you trying to get off the Kardashian subject?
Of course.
Well, I wasn't going to go far into it. We're talking about Travis Barker from
man.
Blink 182.
I know she's your people, but come on. Daisy Ridley from Star Wars is vegan.
I don't know Daisy Ridley.
Did you see The Force Awakens?
I don't remember the names. I'm not good with names like Vanessa.
She was Rey.
Oh, okay. She's vegan?
Yeah.
Cute girl.
Yeah.
Is Lenny Kravitz vegan?
I don't.
Oh yeah, he's vegan and he's a raw vegan.
He's a raw vegan?
He's a raw vegan. Yep.
Why
That's
is-
why
why is
he's
he
like
not
a
on your
60
list?
something and has this amazing
Like I
body.
said, I only went to a couple of websites.
How old
I'm
is
learning
he?
that we're not very well prepared for
He's
this.
probably
How old is he?
61.
I think he's
I'm gonna
more
guess
than 60.
58, 59.
No, I think
Are
he's
you guessing or you look it up?
Well, this article I'm looking at is
Wikipedia.
a year old.
Joey.
No, it's a year old,
Go to
and
Wikipedia.
it's 58. He's 58.
Oh.
Well, he was 58 in May 2023. So
Are you on
May,
Wikipedia?
No, I'm on Google.
basically
Well,
59.
go scroll down and go to Wikipedia.
Almost
Are you trying to tell me that
60.
Wikipedia is going to be accurate?
It's going to have his actual date of when he's born.
I think
Yeah.
you're putting way too much
Effort.
reliance.
Do you not
Yeah.
use Wikipedia?
Wikipedia. You know who updates Wikipedia?
Oh, jeez.
It's us.
Idiots
Everybody.
like me.
Donald Trump? Yeah.
Donald Trump, really?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be a political thing.
No, has nothing to do with
How old
that.
is he?
Wikipedia is updated by
I know.
anyone.
Anyone.
But I think it's accurate.
Just to let me know, because it's important, show how people looks good when they are vegan after certain age.
He was born May 26, assuming that Wikipedia is correct. He was born May 26, 1964, making him 60 years old.
Wow.
You see it?
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah. He has that little things in the belly.
Things in the belly. You mean a six-pack?
Exactly, 6-pack.
And he lives in Brazil part-time, right? He's got a big farm in Brazil.
He has a big farm in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, in the area, I think it's the Serra.
Why is that? Is he married to a Brazilian?
No, I don't think he's married.
Huh.
I think maybe he just enjoys Brazilians. And like the nature and like
me.
everything, like the food.
Yeah, but he's vegan.
Well, we have like the most fresh vegetables and everything else. Or do you think things I go buy at Publix come from where? Florida?
Shout out to Publix.
Of course not.
I want 20% off on my next
Whole
visit.
Foods too. So if you go like a Whole Foods, do you think all fresh from Florida just show up in your stuff? In Brazil, you can get fresh, organic. You can go to like a family farm and pick up your veggies, and that's it.
Cool.
Okay. Other vegan
else we
celebrities. We have Woody Harrelson, Rainn
Yes.
Wilson, Stevie Wonder.
Hey, go back. You can't skip Woody that quick. I love Woody.
Yeah.
Great guy. So many good movies, shows, Cheers.
Cheers.
Woody?
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah.
Woody?
Woody Harrelson.
Okay.
You've seen him.
Woody.
His name is Woody. He's got an interesting
Remind
first
me
name.
Toy Story. Woody. I was like, wow, Toy Story now is vegan. Love it.
Natural Born Killers.
Okay.
I did not like that movie.
Nah, it was okay. I just think he's a good actor. And
I think it was a great script by Quentin
White Men
Tarantino.
Can't Jump. That was good.
Yes.
Him and Wesley Snipes.
Yes. That was a really
So
good
what else
movie.
we got? We got Woody.
Rainn Wilson, he plays Dwight in The
Oh,
Office.
hilarious.
Greatest sitcom ever.
Very funny guy.
The Office, which is better, The Office or Schitt's Creek? Did you ever watch Schitt's Creek?
Oh,
Yeah, I
amazing.
love it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But Cheers is amazing. Seinfeld is amazing.
I don't think I can watch comedies with a laugh track anymore. Now I feel like whenever I see a sitcom with a laugh track, like Big Bang Theory or anything from the 80s, it's like the laugh track, it just annoys me. So now if it's a show like Scrubs, well, Scrubs isn't really a sitcom, but The Office or
Seinfeld?
I think Seinfeld had a laugh track.
They did.
Yeah, Friends had a laugh track.
Yeah. I didn't. Friends is okay. It's good.
Right.
But it was around the same time as Seinfeld, and it doesn't compare.
Right. Yeah.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. Amazing.
Never watched that.
Oh, okay, guys. Okay. Okay, nerds.
She's got to bring us
Let's
back.
keep talking.
How did we... Oh, greatest sitcom.
Let's keep talking
Stevie
about
Wonder.
the
Stevie Wonder is
celebrities.
vegan.
Interesting.
Wow,
I wonder when
that's
he
cool.
became vegan.
Ricky Gervais is vegan. Pamela Anderson is like
knew
militant
that.
vegan.
I knew that.
She's been vegan for a long time.
yeah.
Yeah. She was a PETA spokesperson back in the 90s. Good for her.
That's why she still looks great.
She does look great. I saw
Yeah.
this documentary on
Yeah.
Netflix and she's awesome. I mean, I guess I was kind of indifferent to her back in the 90s when she was kind of on top of the world. I thought she was cool with her PETA thing, even though I wasn't vegan at the time. But she's very cool. I have a lot of respect for her.
Is the Hoff vegan? You know he's really famous in Germany? Like
So I've
super
heard.
famous.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I don't know.
He released some music there.
You know that singer, Sia?
Yes.
Yeah. I really like her
Vegan?
a lot. An amazing voice. She's vegan.
Oh, is she vegan?
I don't know who she is. If I heard a song, I probably know. I know her name.
RZA from Wu-Tang. I mentioned the Big Bang Theory earlier. And Mayim Bialik, Amy Farrah Fowler.
Yeah. Amy's amazing. And she all the time talks about.
Yeah.
Wait, both of them are vegan?
We
No.
need both.
No. They're not both vegan.
The nerd
Just
is
Amy.
vegan.
Yeah. The other one is kind of vegetarian.
The blonde
yeah.
is vegetarian.
She has a kind of like a sanctuary, but they still like riding horses. If I'm not wrong, her husband is a big rodeo guy or something like that.
Huh.
So
Wow.
she's not a real vegan. She's vegetarian.
But Mayim is. How do you pronounce her name?
Mayim Bialik.
Is Mayim? For me, I was already saying Amy.
So, and is she Israeli?
Yes,
And
she's.
so is Natalie Portman. And it's interesting. Israel is like 17% vegan or something.
Is it really?
It's the highest.
I thought it was India had the higher.
I think,
Vegetarian.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
It's
okay.
vegetarian.
Israel has
yeah.
the highest. Middle Eastern food, I think, is very vegan friendly.
Yeah, India, they consume a lot of milk and unfortunately, honey as well.
Oh, okay. Do you guys watch Stranger Things?
Couldn't get into it.
No, I didn't.
No taste. Sadie Sink, she plays Max.
Great name.
The
Do you
redhead.
think that's her real name? Sadie Sink.
Sink.
I don't know. I actually met her.
Wow.
You
At
told
a-
me.
Yeah, at a comic book
How
convention.
nervous were you?
I mean, it's kind of weird because she's a
She's
child,
married to you.
you know. But I went up to her and the first thing out of my mouth, "Are you still vegan?" And she was like, "Yes."
That's awesome. So there was that kinship
Yeah,
right there. Wow.
yeah. Do you know who Danielle Brooks is?
Albert Brooks' daughter?
No.
Mel Brooks' daughter?
No. She played Tasty in Orange is the New Black.
I didn't watch Orange is the New Black.
Oh, John, your friend became vegan too.
I don't know if he is. I was going to bring him up. Jake Johnson.
Yeah.
You're going to have to Google him too. Where did we read it somewhere?
We read in some place that he became vegan.
I don't
Or
know if he
was vegan.
became vegan. I think he said something about
Don't eat meat?
He changed his diet.
he changed his diet. I think he's more plant-based and he really enjoys certain vegan foods. I don't know if he's 100% vegan.
Yeah, I can find out for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I asked his sister, but she didn't get back to me.
Should ask him.
Because, I asked Rachel, but she changed her number again. But no, Jake would be a great first guest.
I don't know if you will.
Jake Johnson from Chasing Amy, or not Chasing Amy,
Chasing Amy.
from New Girl. Jeez.
Where'd you get Chasing
I have
Amy
no
from?
idea. Because we said it before. He would have liked to be in Chasing Amy.
I'm sure. Okay, well,
He's also
Okay.
in Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse.
he's the voice of Peter
Yes.
Parker. And yeah. I would love to have him as a guest. I don't know if we're big time enough for him.
We definitely are not.
Yeah.
Not yet.
But as previously discussed, I'm not big on having guests on the show just for the sake of interviewing guests. He would be the exception.
Oh, thank you, Joey.
yeah, yeah.
I guess
Because
Joey's going to make an exception for a Hollywood star.
this isn't an interview show. I mean, if you were to be a guest, I don't even think we should interview him as much as
No,
talk to
yeah,
him.
just talk.
Yeah.
We bring it the same subject and the people talk with us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll decide how it goes. If
Oh, will we? Will we, John?
If we get
Will
a
we?
Hollywood star.
I think Vanessa and I already outvoted you.
Yeah, because partnership works
Yeah,
like that.
I understand.
The majority take over.
Majority wins.
Could
Do
change.
you have Joey Carbstrong on there?
Oh, Jesus.
Why don't you like Joey Carbstrong?
Okay, first of all, I've never heard. I only know of him because you speak of him. But
He's great.
I've never watched a single video. But
need to.
I think you tried to show me one, and once I saw that he was being confrontational, I was immediately turned off because to me, confrontational vegans are assholes. They turn people off. They don't,
like
help the cause. They cause harm to the cause.
Majority rules. Vanessa likes him too.
Well, Vanessa.
I like him. Normally, it's not always that he's very confrontational.
Yes.
Perfect.
Ooh, amazing. These people use these hard words for me. Pretty complicated. Anyways, but many times he's just, he's very patient, to be honest, because sometimes I watch his stuff, I would punch people in the face.
That's good. That's your wife, John. That's your wife. Punching people in the face
I'm used to it.
randomly.
I'm used to it.
I probably would, because people are nasty with him. So
He speaks the truth. I mean,
Yeah.
and he's very smart. He's a really good debater.
yeah.
You know?
Anyways,
Well, okay.
He might be the most famous vegan activist right now.
after the Gary, because
Yeah,
Gary
but Gary-
stopped it. Yeah.
I'm not going to even try to pronounce his name. I'll let Joey do that. Gary Yoshofsky.
Oh, you should
I don't
know.
who that is. Who is that?
You don't know Gary?
You kind of look like him too.
Oh, great. Who's
Oh,
Gary
that's
Ostrovsky?
true. You
or
kind of
whatever?
look like a Gary. Yeah,
had
that's
a
true.
great
He was the
speech.
first one.
I
He's
don't
the
know.
most famous one. It's amazing. His speech is amazing.
speech.
Okay. Well, if he's not a jerk face asshole, maybe I'll.
No, he's not.
You know Bella Ramsey? She was in Game of Thrones. She was in The Last
Which
of
one
Us.
was Bella?
In
Game of Thrones.
She was Lyanna Mormont, but I think she's more well known as Ellie in The Last of Us. She's the
Oh, she's the girl?
yeah.
I can't picture what she looks like. Who? Game of Thrones, I might picture her.
She was the one. She was like the little girl, basically.
Can you just turn your computer and maybe I can see it?
Wow,
I need to watch Last of Us again. That was good.
that was great. Season 2 is starting, I think, in about a month.
You guys keep saying that doesn't have enough celebrities,
Oh,
but
okay.
we are
She's
already
Yeah,
She's very young.
1
Yeah,
hour
she's
talking shit.
very young.
So, are you talking too much shit?
Well, that's good.
Sheet.
Maybe we'll have to have a second
You know?
episode about celebrities.
No,
but
it's already gone. Look at that. Just
Oh,
few of them.
I want to give a shout out to there's a guy named Andreas Athanasiou. It's a
Okay.
very difficult Greek name. He's a vegan hockey player on the Chicago Blackhawks.
Nice.
Wow.
There's not many vegan hockey players.
That's
Andres
awesome.
Athanasiou.
Are you sure about the pronunciation?
I am actually. It just takes me a little while to make sure I
He was
do
training before.
it right. He's a Greek.
Was training before how to pronounce
He's of Greek descent.
his name. He was put on Google in like a how to pronounce it. Repeat, John.
Andres Athanasiou.
Okay. Well, thank you for the shout outs.
You're welcome. We got anyone real famous? Not your, weird director, writer, celebrities.
What? What are you talking about?
Do we have anyone else that's really famous?
Well, this podcast has gone very long. I think we should just end it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our next episode will be about why do non-vegans hate us. So until the next time, I'm Joey.
I'm John.
I'm Vanessa.
And this is Vegans Talking Shit. Bye, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.